I'm like 1 day away from recovering from jet lag. Straight up, if tomorrow I can't sleep, I'm just gonna sleep the fuck in until like 5 p.m. and we're gonna play uni. Does that sound like a plan? Handshakes? All right, sounds good. I went to Japan and now I'm back and I found this guy. Look who I found posted up upstairs in this motherfucker in Akihabara. This is in Kotobukiya, which is like a statue store. Dude, Sajam, dude, it's him. It's Luke's feet. God, they were huge. There was a random pop-up on like the top floor of this shop that was all Street Fighter related. Also, somebody was like, why is your Hadouken so lazy? I'm doing the Luke taunt. There wasn't anything I bought. I was looking at a couple of things, but I bought so many stickers. It's unreal. Yeah, I got some B-side label stuff and some other stickers too. Some random coffee shop gave me a sticker, which was cool. I went to a lot of coffee shops. My first morning was I woke up, I went to Glitch. Glitch is a very famous coffee shop. All the coffee nerds are like, oh, you're going to Tokyo? You gotta stop by Glitch. It's so good. Like, it's one of those coffee shops. You know, they give you the flavor card, the notes. So I went to Glitch 2 or 3 times. They serve Folgers here. If you walked in and asked that, they'd probably stab you in the neck and then drag your body away and no one would blink. So they have like the regular stuff, which is like, I don't know, 700 yen for a pour over or something, which is decently pricey compared to other coffee shops there. Then they have like stuff that's like 13 to like 17 as like their normal range, and then some experimental stuff. Then they have coffees that are their innovative blends that were like 2,000 yen or something like that. And then there was the competition grade stuff, which was 3,500 yen for a pour over, which is the equivalent of like $20. I didn't try the competition grade one. I got the other. I tried a bunch of the other ones. I'm sure it was delicious. All the coffee was incredible. It was very good. First day was Master Cup, so I went straight over to the Master Cup venue. The last time I played Tekken before this was the last time I played in Master Cup. And I haven't played Tekken since then. So our team didn't make it super far, but it was a great time. I saw Obama. He was chilling. If you guys don't know what Master Cup is, it's a Tekken 5v5 tournament in Tokyo. They did it like downstairs in a random ass building. Way too nice to host a fighting game event in. The upstairs was like marble and like it was this nice businessy building. And then there's all of us, like a bunch of fucking old guys smoking cigarettes outside, trying to play, you know, Tekken in there, and then a bunch of foreigners just standing around. I did all the normal touristy stuff in Tokyo and also the fun stuff in Tokyo. I've been many times, so a lot of the people I went with have not been very much. One thing that randomly happened, I went to get food somewhere and I saw a yo-yo meetup. So I was joking about it. I was like, dude, the yo-yo meetup is so serious over there. They're posted up. So then we were like, wait a minute, is there any specialty yo-yo stores in Japan? There was supposed to be a yo-yo store in Akihabara in the like the culture zone building or whatever it is. So we pulled up and we were like, yo, what up? It said on there, like, come in, 4th floor yo-yo. So we walk in and we're like, we did the Luke pose. Yo, bro, you guys got any yo-yos? And the guy hit us with, oh, yo-yo X. You get hit with the X, that means they ain't got shit. X is no. That in Japan, that means we ain't got any. So then we looked it up. And there was another yo-yo store in Shibuya. We walked in there and there was like a bunch of guys who were like, they're doing like Naruto like hand seals and shit. Like these guys are unreal at yo-yo. And like the guy that helped us was like, what up? Oh, I recommend this one. This is my special yo-yo. This is what I compete with. And we were like, oh shit, we found a fucking gangster. This guy was so cool. So we bought yo-yos randomly. I don't know why. We just started yo-yoing around Japan. So this is the top of a very famous like temple in Kyoto. So like, you know, you can see through these arches here. It's very pretty, right? And then there's me. You ever climb up to a temple in Kyoto and do a little yo-yo action? And Steve said, hit him with the walk the dog, you know? And I said, square up, Steve. And we had we kept the things on. We were yo-yoing at the top of the temple. Not only that, but we yo-yoed with the deer. I posted this sign and you guys said this shit looks like a dust loop page for the deer. It's got like his move list and everything: bite, kick, butt, and knock down. These motherfuckers are funny, you know that, these deer. They did headbutt me like twice. They also bit someone I was with on the ass. Surrounded and headbutt and chased like a lot. And we were laughing. We were like, dude, it's over for you. It's the it's the end time. So they sell these little biscuits and you get like a fat stack of these guys, like probably this yay high. You just buy a stack of these boys and these deer are nuts. You nod to them, right? You do a little bow action and then the deer will bow back. And then you can feed them the crackers. And they're, you know, for the most part, they're pretty cool. Sometimes they get a little aggro. If you just keep it moving and stuff, it's not so bad. It was fun. We enjoyed this. And then we went straight after this. I didn't realize, when I learned that we were going to the Monkey Mountain, all I heard was monkey. I didn't hear a mountain at all. So when we got there and this bitch was like a 20-minute hike straight up a goddamn hill, it was a real ass hike. I did this. So this is from the top of the Monkey Mountain. This is not a just like cruise and hike. Like you got to actually schmoove a bit to get up here. So these are the monkeys. The deer were so cool. They were really like most of them were really sweet. Monkeys, not so much. Can't lie. This big guy here was mean. He was moving and he was trying to beat these other monkeys' ass. And they were fighting constantly and pooping on each other at the same time. And not the worst part, honestly, randomly, the monkeys could have been cool. The worst part is that there was a little kid, 7 or 8 years old. And when you go up this mountain, there's a list of rules and it says, don't stare at the monkeys in the eyes. That's aggression. They fucking hate that. Don't crouch down near the monkeys. That'll put you near them. And they'll fuck your day up. Don't excessively get in their face with a camera to take pictures. Like, you know, keep your distance. Like, I'm like pretty far here, right? Like, I'm kind of step back, taking a picture on the side. This kid read that sign and was like, what a bunch of idiots. And he just did all that. He got in the monkeys' faces. He was staring at them. He was running at them. I have never seen a Japanese person scream at someone before. They were not fucking with this kid. Because there's like, you know, people posted at the top of the mountain to like protect the monkeys from you and you from the monkeys. They had to like interlude like 4 times. I don't know where this kid's parent was. I'm gonna be straight up with you, chat room. You know, me and the group, and honestly probably every human there, I was really hoping that monkey would fuck that kid up. Just straight up, I was like, dude, he deserves an ass beating. What up, Hanzo? Like, jump on him and start punching him and then he'd get saved. I didn't want him to like get his face ripped off, because that's what they would have done, by the way, if this fucking kid kept messing with this monkey and these guys didn't keep saving him over and over. Monkeys are no joke, dude. Not to say that this guy himself is like a gorilla, but like he was pretty large. He came up to like above my knees and he's just a muscly little dude. If this guy got next to you, he would have fucked this kid up so bad. In fact, he could have fucked me up. The worst part is the kid had such a punchable little face. He had a round little smug face and he knew he was doing wrong stuff and he kept fucking with the monkeys. Just a random little gaijin kid just being a shithead to the monkeys. And I was like, I hope this monkey beats your ass, dude. Okay, so this is the view from the top of like the hill. So my first picture was like down here where my cursor is. So these are all the monkeys on the roof, right? And then look at that. Like, this is just an unreal view, right? Like, it was really pleasant. The view was great. I really wish that monkey would have fucked that kid up, but we can't all get what we want. I ate a lot of delicious food. Basically everything I ate, I cannot believe first of all, the price. This is Bondi. This is a curry place. Pretty popular, pretty famous. This probably cost me like $8 or something, $7 USD, which I live in LA. So like the food costs, yeah. Kikombo, famous ramen is like 1,100 yen or something like that, I think, or maybe 1,400 yen. Less than $10 for this bowl of ramen. I went and did fancy omakase. This was like probably like $30 or something USD, which is like, you know, you're spending some money on this meal, but like for fancy omakase. I also did Wagyu a couple of times. We did like a feast on the last day, you know, to celebrate. I was leaving, they were staying for a little bit more. We had like a Wagyu feast in Kyoto for like $30. The exchange rate is unreal if you're from the US. I told you guys about the camera, the Osmo. I know it sounds like a D's Nuts joke. I got the Gargalon Pocket 3. Look at this bad boy. So this is a camera. A lot of people use it for vlogging. Like $100-something off if you bought it there. It's normally like 500 USD or something like that. And I figured if I was gonna travel, like I should probably grab this bad boy. I don't even need to travel far. Like, let's say I don't know, in December, I get invited to like some event or something that's like in LA, but like a cool fighting game thing. And they emailed me about it and I gotta go reply. Then boom, I got this bad boy. I got the Gargalon Pocket 3. I also bought a lot of stickers while I was out there. In Japan, basically like every brand works with B-side label. I can't think of something similar in the US. Every single company has B-side label stickers. Capcom has a lot. Boom. So this is like a little what up. They give me like a free guy. I scooped up a Monster Hunter sticker because why not, right? So this is a little Nergigante from Monster Hunter. A little Nergi action. We're going to name Teo Nergigante, but we figured Teostra was easier to say. You probably know who that is. Everybody's familiar. The other Chun-Li sticker, no joke, was her sticking her ass up on like a countertop. And I figured this one was a cooler pose and cooler art because this is the new Street Fighter 6 art. And the other one was like old. The Leon, I got another Leon. I have another one in my other haul that's like, it's the Leon with the jacket on. There's another Monster Hunter one I got. A little Palico on a Palamute. This is what I bought after the first time I went there. So I have a lot. I bought 1 million stickers. Just because stickers, you know, they're cool. They're like inexpensive. You can give them to people. I got a bear from a coffee shop. Gave me this bear guy. I went to Glitch like 3 times and got pour overs. So I was like, all right, maybe this time I'll try their espresso. Like I'll do an Americano because I've never had any espresso from there. And the guy basically was like, it's gonna suck. Just get a pour over. So I just did something else. Yeah, I mean like that's kind of their thing. So I didn't really care. I was like, all right. I had a great time. And it's fucked up to go there with how messed up the yen is. The dollar is just so powerful. Everything is so much cheaper. It's a bait though, because while you're there, every single thing you see, you're like, well, you know, it's tax free. And like, when else am I going to buy a kayak? You know what I mean? Like, you just start looking at stuff. The other thing is, I had an infinite money glitch. I went to check my bank account after the first day or two, and I realized I didn't have SMS enabled. So I went to check my bank account and they tried to text me and they don't have iMessage because I don't know. So I like couldn't get the SMS from my bank. So I was like, oh, I can't check my bank account on my phone. Who knows how much money I have? I probably have infinite money. And then I just kept buying stuff. It's funny I say that, but I actually didn't spend an absurd amount of money. I could have spent a lot of money if I really wanted to, but there wasn't that much stuff. I bought some shirts that I thought were cool, and I bought a camera, and I bought a lot of food, really. Listen, I will say Japan, not so convenient in this regard. You can either fill out a paper form or you can use their like online thing to like get in the country, and like they have you scan your passport. I tried to scan my passport for like 5 minutes while waiting for my luggage. I tried every variation, upside down, left, right, scan, like moving around. Like I just fucking filled out a physical paper. It just like would not accept my passport on this app. It was so useless. I filled out the paper and the paper's like, do you have drugs on you? Have you ever killed a guy? Are you planning to murder people while you're here or commit felonies? And I'm like, no. And they're like, come on in.